you doing, Apollo? I can't believe I'm back again. Sarah Millican, ladies and gentlemen, don't you love her? This show is watched world over, so it's great for trying to explain British humour. So let me just check first of all. British people, give me a cheer. Most of us. Who's not from the United Kingdom or Ireland, give me a cheer. Where are you from?
Australia.
Someone from Australia, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm sorry, I haven't even begun yet. You see that lacklustre... What's your name, mate?
Nathan.
Nathan from Australia, ladies and gentlemen. Now, that's everything you need to know about the British attitude to social mores right there. If this took place in America... I went on stage in New York recently, tiny little club, and went, anyone from overseas? And there was someone from New Zealand. He went, I'm from New Zealand. You know what the rest of the room did? Went, oh my God, New Zealand, you're most welcome, hooray! Welcome to our club. Someone from overseas is in the room. The energy is increased, right? Oh, come on. Asking a bit of banter, anyone from overseas in. This gentleman goes, I'm from Australia. Most of the people in this room went, go on, Russ, smash his head in. That's British humour. The point is this, the stereotype of us in Australia and America... Any American people in? Give me a whoop. Right, the stereotype of the Brits is this, that we're still really awkward, inward, shuffling along with our top hats, unable to express ourselves, sexually repressed, boiling over at any moment. And that is true, isn't it, to a certain extent? Most of us spend our lives like that. But what we also let out is the other side of being British, which is, let's go frickin' mental. And what's weird about us is there's nothing in between, yeah? Nearly every other culture in the world has an in-between gear. Not us, awkward silence or destruction, right? Have you ever... Go abroad to a non-touristy part of Spain or Italy and experience the shame as you walk through the town square on a Friday night. What do you see? Families having drinks quite civilised, nanas out, toddlers are running around the pub. It's so safe in our town centre on a Friday night. Hooray! Couples wobbling, a little bit tipsy, but not off their heads. A paradise, ladies and gentlemen. It couldn't be more different from Southend-on-Sea, where I'm from, where Donna's slashing into a drain while Gary films it. Put your minge on Instagram, babe. No filter. Look at that. We don't have a medium amount of it. Your Aussie there, he might go out on a Monday. He'll have a few drinks on a Tuesday. Maybe I'll have a get-together on a Wednesday. I'm not going to save it up for the whole week, then detonate like a social psycho on a Saturday. Why would I? Right? Not us, though. Look at your faces. Nothing all week. Nothing. I don't smile all week. I have a cup of tea on Monday, hot water on Wednesday, no food, a mint leaf on Wednesday, Thursday. It's Saturday. Smash up a bus stop, back to work on Monday. Right. And we're like it sexually as well. Could that be the reason why we're so messed up as a culture sexually? We're nothing and lots in that respect as well. And it starts early. Have we got any of our brilliant teachers in the room? Give me a cheer. I think our teachers are amazing. I think this country is amazing. So why have we got the highest teenage pregnancy in Western Europe? Why? I'll tell you why. Because we teach sex education at 14. That is too late. I mean, they teach it very young. Scandinavian countries, it's taught at kindergarten, just with fuzzy fed. Look, my willy is a fuzzy fed children. It goes in the mother, a baby is born. It's logical, right? Right, we don't talk about sex. We will not talk about sex. We will not discuss it. We'll teach it at 14. Too late. Those of you who kids will know, 5, 6-year-olds, they start asking, don't they? Where do babies come from? That's the age we should be teaching it, don't you think? You can draw a graph with the teenage pregnancy rate and how early sex education is taught in a culture. Therefore, we should be teaching it earlier. Even Nick Clegg came out with this one last week. He didn't speak it verbally. He's so far embedded in David Cameron's arse, he had to tap it out with his foot. Even Nick Clegg came out and went, we should teach sex at primary school. And a woman appeared on the news going, it's disgusting, absolutely vile that you would consider teaching sex to an 8-year-old girl. She's not thinking about sex. Why would you put the facts of sex into the head of a girl who's not thinking about sex? Well, do you know what? She's not thinking about maths or the Tudors either. So let's not teach anyone anything, and let's see how far we get. Do you know what else is weird about her? You can spot British people when you're on holiday. Like, no, you don't need to hear a football chant. You don't need to see a newspaper. You don't need to see a tattoo. You look across the pool, British. We move different. We even move slightly tighter. Look at the way the Aussie moves. He's loose. He's moving every part of his body. The face is elastic, shaping itself around every word. Right? Australian women actually orgasm like this. Have you never noticed it? I can tell by looking at the front rows who's English because I sort of sat there, oh God, don't refer to me, please. Posh people actually look at the floor when they lose their temper. They're like, I won't be spoken to like that. I do think Mr. Farage has a point about Polish people. You'll leave my driveway immediately, thank you very much. Right? Working class people go backwards. Do not push me any further, mate. I will go all the way to the floor. We shrink. Gesticulating from below the rib cage. How weird is that? Nearly every other culture in the world, people move their face. We don't move this top part of our face. Most of us, if we're posh, we don't move the top part of our face at all. Working class people draw in the top lip. No need for it whatsoever. Yeah? I don't even need my mouth to lose my temper. Could that be the reason, and I think it is, why we're so shit at second languages? Again, you can't blame the teachers. I don't think the people in this room are thick. Most of us just die of crushing embarrassment when we go to say a Spanish or French word. Have you never experienced that? You know the word, but you're like, I can't do it. I couldn't say buenos dias. I felt like a tit, right? You're not thick. You're just trained to have a British face. The correct way to say buenos dias, as any Spanish speakers will know, is not like this. Buenos dias. It's like this. Buenos dias. Look how much of my face I'm using. Buenos dias. ¿Tiene usted papel higiénico, por favor? Do you have any toilet paper, mate? And you need that one on holiday. To say I love you in almost any other language sounds amazing. It's Italian I love. What's your name, madam? It ruins it a bit. I was going to say, ti amo, Louisa. It's not bad. I'll give it an accent, it's a bit better then, isn't it? I'd like a sambuca, per favore. But it's ti amo, Louis. Ti amo. Ti amo. How beautiful is that? Ti amo. It's so expressive. Even if you didn't know that meant I love you. It matches. My face matches. An Italian man probably dislocates his jaw if he's enough in love. Ti amo. I will not rest until my love is accepted. Couldn't be more different how we declare our love in England, could it? If you'd like to come to the conservatory, please, Carol, I've got something to tell you. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry about that. I felt that way for some time. That's how we have sex as well, Mr. Australia. Sorry, dear. Sorry, dear. Sorry if it's inconvenient. Sorry if it hurts. Sorry. Daily Telegraph. Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening. Keep supporting live comedy, keep watching live comedy. I've been Russell Kane, thank you very much. Good night.